Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of On Campus. My name is Nathaniel Thomas, here on the Solano College Sports Network TV studio. I'm joined by Aliyah Aguiar. She is a member of the women's volleyball team. Aliyah, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. So, Solano College, just this past Tuesday, hosted their first ever playoff game for women's volleyball. Can you tell us a little bit about the atmosphere heading into that game?
Yeah, going into that game, we were pretty confident just because we had played Shasta before back in September and we won the game. So we kind of were just like, oh, we got this. And we were really excited and we had high hopes of winning that game and even hoping to win in 4 or 3 sets. But yeah.
Right. And so, one thing that the broadcast team couldn't help but notice was that there were a lot of freshmen, right, during the introductions. And there is no doubt that the team is very talented. We've seen one of your regular season games, and of course, with your record, it's a very talented team. But do you think that maybe some of that youth may have played a factor into, again, the first playoff home game here at Solano?
Yeah, I think with the sophomores that we have, they are really good leaders for the amount of freshmen that we have. And most of them have even played together or even played against each other in the past. So I think the sophomores really did a great job holding their own against the amount of freshmen that there are and just making sure that we're ready to go for a playoff game.
Right. Well, so the first two sets, you dropped the first two sets against Shasta, and now your season is on the line. You're 25 points away from your season being over. What was that team huddle like, heading into the third set, and again, you're down 2-0. And what was the mentality that you brought in?
So it was more just trying to tap into our own abilities and remember the basics. I just kept remembering Coach Darla. She just was like, remember the basics, go back to the basics. We're overcomplicating simple things like hitting the ball out or just getting your platform there. And just little things like that was messing us up in the first 2 sets. And that's just going into the third set, just taking a deep breath and remembering how to play.
Right. Well, I mean, and it worked. The team won that set. Ultimately, you lost. Was it 4-1?
Yes,
Four
or
to
3-1.
3-1
3-1,
in the
yeah.
fourth set.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But there's a lot to look forward to. Again, there's still a lot of talent retained on the team, and of course, you being one of the talent, you were named All Conference First Team. How does it feel to be awarded that honor?
Oh, it's amazing. I wasn't expecting the conference announcements like that, but I was really happy when I found out, and especially because a lot of our team was on the whole conference awards, so it was really cool to see everybody on there.
Yeah, yeah, and so like we said, there's a lot to look forward to for the next season, and for the upcoming school year. You mentioned that you had beach volleyball. What does the prep look like for beach volleyball?
So it's actually going to be the first year that Solano has a beach team, so it's kind of up in the air right now, but we do have our whole schedule planned out, and we don't have beach courts just yet. They're going to be building those next year, but we are going to plan to practice down in Napa or just indoor if it's raining, and just all of January getting our pairs set together because it is different than indoor where there's only 2 people playing on the court rather than a full 6. So getting used to the different rules of beach versus the indoor.
Right, right, and of course, I mean, it is a smaller court, right? So that
Yeah.
you don't have to cover as much ground.
Yeah.
But okay, I guess that just about wraps up the interview. Do you have any closing statements that you'd like to send out? Any shout outs or coaches or teammates?
Oh, just shout outs to my 2 coaches, or all the coaches, but mainly Coach Darla and Coach MJ. They really helped throughout the season, just getting in my head and making sure I stay in my place and remember what to do. And then some of my teammates who really helped me were Vanessa, Alyssa, and Brianna and Trinity. They were like my main people on that team and really helped me just every practice keep a positive attitude and they made the season really fun. So, yeah.
All right, well, I guess that wraps up this episode of On Campus. Thank you to Aliyah Aguiar for joining us. Again, my name is Nathaniel Thomas from the Solano College Sports Network TV studio. We'll see you next time.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether you're commentating a live game
or hosting your own TV show.
For more information, contact Greg Poff. That's me at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester. And remember,
it's more than just sports. It's an education.